So today is day 10 of 12. Welcome. My name is Jacquelyn, founder of Project Mindful. Glad you are here joining us for day 12. And we are going to work in on letting go of control. Okay, so control is a myth. It is a fairy tale. However, we spend so much time thinking that we can actually control others, when the only thing that we can do is control ourselves. So we want to start to realize that everything that we do and think is in our control, but nothing else really. So we can't control what other people think, what other people say. We can't control what other people will think about us. But we want to begin to realize that the only thing that we can control is our own thoughts, emotions, behavior. That's it. So just think of how much time you spend daily trying to control other people and make sure everything is perfect for everybody else, or worrying about what other people think. It's all out of your control. So if we can begin to just practice being in control of ourselves, we're going to feel much more safe. We're going to feel much more content. So that's what our practice is going to be tonight. So I'm excited for this one. It's a hard one, but it's fun to just even be introduced to it. So I want to welcome you all here tonight on this Tuesday night. Hi, Steve, Dee, Bonnie, Barb, Terry, Lewis, Amy, and Charles. Welcome. So maybe even just put in the comments, what are some things that you have a hard time, like letting go of control? What are some things that you try to want to control and it really never works? So maybe put in the comments, who or what are you trying to control? Sometimes we're trying to control too much, like what goes in our mouth, when we get so focused on food and what we can eat and what we can't eat, or we're trying to control our weight and then we get obsessed with it. That could be one. We try to control other people's emotions and make everybody happy. And that's really hard on us. So let me know if you are brave enough to put into the comments before we start something that you try to control. Maybe that you would like to let go of, because that's what we're practicing, letting go of control. Having things, another kind of way that we control is wanting things to be perfect. Control of your house being clean, that's one. Letting go of that. Let me know if you think of another. I'm trying to think. We often try to control our kids and make them act the way we want them to act, or live the life that we want them to lead instead of the life that they were meant to lead, their journey. That's another hard one. Okay, so as we kind of sit here with this tonight, we're going to start to do our breathing. Okay, so I invite you, you can be in a laying down or sitting position tonight. I want you to thank yourself for coming. Thanks for sharing your time with me, right? And showing up here, not only for yourself, but for the community. It's really sweet to see people supporting one another in the comments. I love to see that. Okay, so let us begin. Take a nice, long, slow, deep breath in and a deep breath out. So another word for kind of letting go of control is surrender. And it's not like the surrender that you picture like in war, where you have someone, you know, holding the white flag and they're waving it back and forth, and then they get taken away, you know, by the enemy. It's not that type of surrender. So let's just take a few long, slow, deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out of your mouth. So when we do this practice of kind of letting go of control, the opposite of control is surrender. And a surrender is to let go. So for the next 20 minutes or so, we're just going to surrender all effort. There's no need for you to be doing anything right now. This is not a doing time. You're showed up. Maybe you're just tuning in and like seeing, what is this all about? We are just going to surrender, and it's a surrender to the moment. Just being here right now. Can you allow yourself to surrender to that? Surrender all effort. Surrender all sweating and striving. Surrender all sense of doing anything at all. There is nothing that you need to do. We can let go of all fears for the next 20 minutes. Let go of all concerns. And we're just breathing. Just allowing yourself to be present. Making those long exhales, breathing in through your nose and out of your mouth. Let go of all your responsibilities. And remember, it's not forever, it's just for right now. But I want you to notice how good it feels to just let go of it. I'm giving you permission. Let go of it all just for right now, for the next 15 to 20 minutes. Let go of all your needs. Let go of everything that's so important. Let go of anything you are obsessing about. Let go of your story. Let go of the ideas about who you are. So let go of your ideas about who you are. And we do this through breathing, right? Letting yourself breathe and just listen to my words. Let go of trying to get anything out of the meditation. And especially let go of the sense that there's anything wrong with you, and or that this meditation is going to fix you in some way. That would be control. Let go of the content of any sensory experience. That is, whatever you are thinking or feeling is fine. Don't try to change it in any way. The content or meaning is irrelevant. Just let go of it. That again is probably your story. Let go of that. Completely and utterly surrender yourself without holding back. You can also feel the surrender in just allowing your body to let go. Like, don't try to hold it up anymore. Like, release all your muscles, release your tendons. There is no need for your holding yourself up, especially, if you're sitting in a chair or if you're laying on the bed. Just let yourself kind of sink in to that bed or that chair. So completely surrender, not holding anything back. There's no part of yourself that is outside of this surrender, somehow watching it, controlling it, seeing how it's doing, evaluating it. Surrender your feelings, surrender keeping your shit together, surrender your mind, let go of your soul. Let go until there's nothing left. Last of all, let go of letting go. For right now, nothing matters. Just letting yourself be. Allow yourself to effortlessly swim in the ocean of your internal experience. It will lift you up every time. There is nothing at all that you need to do or be. In this place of total surrender, there is only love and support, only peace and clarity. These do not exist as their normal emotional forms. That is merely content. Instead, they exist as something like the nature of reality. They simply are. It is you just being. Without all the hang-ups, without all the trying to control everything. I liken it to, if you can imagine what you were like as a 6 or 7-year-old. Right? That beautiful energy of you before you bought into what you were supposed to be. So if we give up control, we can also give up striving. It is impossible to really touch this level of love and peace while you are still striving. It is not until you give up all self-striving that the source of love and peace will scoop you up and hold you. So let go right now. Just let go. Everything is all right. You are perfect and fine. So we're just breathing. And realizing that you are perfectly fine. That everyone around you is also perfectly fine with all their imperfections. And that sometimes we need to allow people to live their journey. And there are some times that we do need to interject and show our love. There is a difference between love and control, though. So tonight we let go of control. You know, maybe you try to control other people and their time. You know, wanting everyone to be on your time frame. Maybe you want to control when people get things done, because it doesn't feel comfortable for you when people procrastinate. Maybe you tell other people how to dress. Or don't really appreciate people expressing their uniqueness. The control will pop up when things are changing and we don't like change. So we just want to begin to notice it and to surrender. Surrender into that moment. not because we're weak, but just because the moment is happening, and the more we resist it, the more suffering will occur. And even if we disagree, we can disagree with an open heart and by truly listening, instead of disagreeing in order to be right. It would be great if we could get our society away from being right and to finding compromise. There are usually more than one way to solve a problem. However, when we feel a lack of control, we sometimes believe that our way is the only way. You know, it's this way or the highway. My way or the highway. So let's just take some long, slow, deep breaths and allow ourselves to just open up to the word surrender. I often find it ironic how we will fight the most with the people we love. Fight to the death, until we're no longer speaking. Instead of actively engaging with an open heart and listening and coming to a compromise where both can be seen, held, feel seen, held, and heard. Letting go of the need to control. I want you to begin to notice this in your body. Notice what happens when this fear pops up. And can you be honest with the person who you are in communication with, or, you know, kind of in this stressful dance with, and tell them, I'm feeling like I want to control this situation. Make it better. Wave my magic wand. And instead, maybe of waving the magic wand, you may wave the white flag instead. And just say, yes, this too is out of my control. The only thing that is in my control are my words, my thoughts, my emotions, and my actions. So choose them wisely and kindly. So let's take a nice, long, slow, deep breath in and deep breath out. Bringing light, love, health, wellness, and safety to all of our healthcare workers, some of which I'm so happy to see are getting vaccinated. So happy to know that they will be safe soon, or safer. To our essential workers, thank you for continuing to serve and to work, even though conditions may be stressful and you may feel overwhelmed. I hope you will take some time to take care of yourselves. Self-care. And then love, light, healing, and safety, health to all of those who may be feeling overwhelmed or lonely. Please reach out to someone if you are feeling lonely, or on the opposite end, please reach out to someone who you know is alone. Let's take 2 long, slow, deep breaths together before we end for tonight, breathing in through your nose and out of your mouth. In through your nose and out of your mouth. Thanking yourself for coming to day 12, or day 10 of 12, letting go of control. Allow yourself to listen to the bell from beginning to end and to open your eyes when you're ready and you no longer hear it. So have a beautiful night's rest tonight. Wishing everyone sweet dreams.